Hey, how's it going, guys? It is Fox98 here. Welcome back to a brand new video and another episode of our F1 2021 Road to Mercedes. We're here for the Canadian Grand Prix, is it? Yeah, it is the Canadian Grand Prix. And it's been a while since we've actually done a Road to Mercedes episode. Short in short, I actually am just super busy at the moment, and YouTube is well on its back seat for the time being because of just how life changes in general. But we are back, and we're going to go and give you guys an update on the objectives. But before we get into the objective, if you end up enjoying today's video, feel free to drop the video a like. The more people that show support on these videos, the better the YouTube algorithm will be, and hopefully it can start to recommend it out there to more people, and more people can come and tune in to these videos. And if you are new around here as well, be sure to click that subscribe button. It is absolutely free, and it keeps you notified with every single video that I post and helps grow the channel. But we're going to go into the objectives now. And I said that I was going to change the objectives heading into the rest of the season, and I have done so. Some of them are the same, some of them are different, but they're on your screens right now. So, short-term objectives. These ones have pretty much stayed the same, bar one objective, which you can see. First of all, we need to get a Grand Slam win. Now, that is basically, if you don't know what a Grand Slam victory is in Formula 1, that's pole position, fastest lap, lead every single lap, and win the Grand Prix. Very straightforward. Well, it's not straightforward, but that's the basis of that one. Lead the qualifying battle versus Stroll. We're currently 3-2 up against Stroll. It's actually been quite close after our bad quali in Spain and Monaco. Then we need to get back-to-back race wins. Now, this could be achieved in this episode because we won, if you have a look, you won't be able to see it because I'm still showing this. In the last race, we actually won in Azerbaijan. So if we win again here in Canada, we are completing that objectives. And then I decided to put another one in there, and you can see it there. It's to achieve a 1-2 finish. Now, this is a very difficult objective to put in there, but we've got the second fastest car. We're going to continuously upgrade this Aston Martin. We should have the fastest car. I think we could try and go for a 1-2 finish, so I'll put it in there. Long-term objectives. Now, this is for the whole of the season. So the short-term is up to, I believe, the Belgian Grand Prix or the Dutch Grand Prix, one of those two Grand Prix. This is for the whole season. Now, long-term, if we don't achieve the short-term objectives. Beat Stroll in the qualifying head-to-head. We're 3-2 up against Stroll. Get into Q3 12 times. We're currently 4 out of 12 on that one. Take pole position 7 times. Now, this used to be take pole position 6 times, but I've changed it to 7. Finish 3rd in the Constructors' Championship, and then win 7 races again. This one was to win 6 races. I've upped it to 7. These can still change throughout the entirety of the season, but that's where we are right now. So hopefully that all makes complete and perfect sense. And a bit of rain for quali, that's going to spice things up. But having a look then at the R&D tree, this is why I've upped the objectives. You can see here that we were started as the 4th fastest team with Alpine and McLaren. Oh no, sorry, yeah, the 4th fastest team with Red Bull and McLaren right behind us. But Red Bull and McLaren haven't upgraded at all this season, and we have, and we're right on Mercedes' tail now. So it kind of makes sense that we should be doing some of those. So yeah, we're going to get straight now into the practice sessions and get ourselves a couple of resource pointings. I could actually I've actually found out that I could literally make the practice programs much harder for myself by simply increasing much easier for myself by increasing the amount of time that I have in practice. But because I do quick practice anyway, I'm only doing 30-minute sessions. I could literally up it to 60 minutes, and I'd have all of the probably 5 out of 5 on everything complete. But I've been making it harder for myself. And that's fun. So I'm going to see you guys for qualifying now, and I'm just going to get on with these practice sessions and get them out of the way. That'll do nicely. P1 in Q1.
Good job.
Just got to keep an eye on the weather, because it's set to dry out, but I don't know when, and that might catch us out, but I think we're okay. Right, coming towards the line then, because it's dried out. And we cross the start-finish line. P3 in Q1 then in the end. Good stuff there. We'll have a look at the times now, but track dried up. We had to get out there and get a good lap in. Right, so there we go then. So Stroll quickest in Q1 ahead of Hamilton, and then it's ourselves rounding it off in P3. Only 7/100ths off. We lost a little bit of time in the last chicane, but it's only Q1. Getting knocked out of Q1 is Mick Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Lundgaard, Mazepin and Latifi. So no matter what, even if I stayed in the garage on my intermediate compound tyre run, we would have got knocked out. So crucial that we went out there. Max Verstappen was the first man to go out on the softs. So as soon as I saw him go out on the softs, I went out myself. So let's get straight into Q2. So the rain is coming back then. This is interesting. I've literally just clicked to go on a flying lap here, so I'm going to have to get this lap in ASAP or I'm going to get knocked out here. Yeah, whoever's just come out of the pits now, you're in trouble. Or if you're still in the pits, you're in trouble. Right, this is going to be a tough lap now to get right. Right, there we go then. It is P2 in that session. A lot of people are going for mediums, which is interesting. I could have probably tried it, but well, it is what it is. We're on the softs now. Right, that's all she wrote for Q2. Leclerc ends up there's a lot of drivers that have gone for mediums in Q2. Bloody hell. Leclerc, my teammate Stroll, Sainz, both Mercs and Alonso are going to start on the mediums. This is going to be interesting for the race, actually. Bloody hell, that's a big knockout. Jesus. Perez is out, Ricciardo's out, Verstappen and Norris all out in Q2. Ripperonis to you guys, but we got an important Q3 coming up. I need to get pole, theoretically, now. I've got no choice here because everyone's starting on mediums around me. I'm going the other way. Fair enough. I like it when it's all mixed up. It makes me excited. What's the weather looking like? Gonna dry up. It's fine then. We'll just do one run right at the end. Right, what's everyone doing right now? Are they doing... No, they're doing a soft tyre run. Okay. We'll do a soft tyre... We got enough to do... Yeah, we got enough tyres to do 2 runs. Come on, pole position, everyone, for the Canadian Grand Prix. Get in there. Whew. Why am I looking on board with one of the Alpines of Alonso by the looks of it? Not a clue. Don't know why I'm looking at Alonso, but I am. But there we go. 3 pole positions in our Grand Prix career so far. 2 things to mention from this. Number 1, we have just smashed the competition with that final flying lap. I went for it on that lap. 2, Lewis Hamilton was 1.3 seconds slower somehow. 3, it's a front row lockout for Aston Martin. Oh my god. Let's go, lads. My boy. Oh, that's amazing, that is. What was his lap time then? So we did an 18.6 first sector. We did an 18... Wow, I gained 4 tenths in the first sector. Bloody hell. Middle sector, 20.9. I was also a 20.9. Was I ahead? Yeah, I was fractionally faster in the middle sector. In the last sector, 3 tenths. Bloody hell, I gained 4 tenths in 1 sector. Get mugged off.
There are rumours that you're looking for a contract with another
Fam,
team.
how do you know? How do you know that I'm looking to go to Mercedes? Are you taking the piss? How do you know? I don't get it. She called that I was looking to go to Aston Martin. She's now called that I've gone to Mercedes. What is this? What? I don't get it. That's mad.
Do you feel that your teammate put on a good show
That's
for their own
mad.
crowd?
That's actually insane. Oh my god, Claire. Like, literally,
appreciate your time.
Literally, we've spent too much time together, me and you. Me and you have spent way too much time together. We need to slow down a little bit.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Thomas lines up on pole position, with Lance Stroll alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, and Fernando Alonso. Tsunoda, Gasly, Ocon, and Sergio Perez. Ricciardo, Verstappen, Lando Norris, and Russell. Mick Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Christian Lundgaard, and Nikita Mazepin. Hamilton, they've taken a grid penalty, and Nicholas Latifi. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Right, so we're here then for the Canadian Grand Prix. It is going to be a standard one stop. The only difference is everybody else around me is doing a different strategy. They're on the medium compound tyres, so we need to pull away while we can and then defend while we can. So let's get this race underway. 5 red lights. Perfect start. That's what we needed. Good stuff, right. Now I need to use this opening phase to pull away. So let's get on with it. Try and build a gap. Tsunoda moves up into 5th. Alright, so far so good in this race actually. We pulled a 4.5 second gap now over Stroll. That started to go up in the last few laps actually. He's being pushed hard though by Bottas and Leclerc. They're not giving him any room to breathe. But eventually Stroll is going to become the race leader. I say that, he might get passed by Bottas, it depends. But for us though, we're in a good spot. We're just constantly working through our program really. Just staying out in front and not having any issues like that mistake there in the last chicane. But you know, we're fine. We didn't crash yet. My MFD is doing that bloody thing again where it just keeps popping up. I've been told and I found out that it pops up every time one of your tyres hits 20% and then beyond. But so I'm not even going through a corner. It's like, ah, you got floor damage, mate, coming on your way, bitch. So look there! Just fuck off! Stop popping up. Leave me be. Right, this is meant to be my scheduled pit lap. Now, these guys, I'm going to presume are going to pit around about lap 11. I'm actually going to extend my stint because the tyres are holding up quite nicely. And there's no point in me boxing now. Yeah, sure, I'm going to get an undercut on them and I'll gain tyre time, but I'd rather have fresh and medium tyres to defend against their softs because that's what they'll pit for. So I'm just going to stay out and extend this stint to about end of lap 10 basically. Right, here we come then. Time to pit. We've extended our stint by a good 4 laps actually. I could have probably stayed out longer. Tyres felt good, but just decided to oh my god, Stroll's come in.
For his stop. Go
oh my god, I literally still had the box this lap. I've just ruined a 1-2 for Aston. I've just ruined our chances of a 1-2 by staying out that long. I literally pressed box this lap as well.
After these tyres now, we want to finish
He's
the
actually
race
not been helped that badly. He's got fresh soft tyres to try something. I'm very sorry, Stroll. I'm very, very sorry. The Canadians are going to lynch me for that one. He's just ahead of the Haas, mind. Still on for him. By the skin of his teeth, Stroll has just stayed out in front of Bottas. 2-3 tenths in it. I feel bad because that was literally all me. Because I extended my stint so long. I thought they'd come in the lap after that, which is why I judged it as coming at the end of lap 10. But they decided to do that instead. Hopefully now he stays ahead of Bottas here. I'm commentating on something that's happening elsewhere because I'm not really getting anywhere. With my race anyway, my race is just chill. What the hell's going on my MFD? Leclerc's, what's happened? I'm sorry, I'm just getting so triggered right now. I'm literally looking at my minimap constantly. What's going on here? Oh my god, they've gone 3 wide into turn 1. Jesus! Bottas is off the circuit. Oh wow, and he's literally stopped as well. Leclerc's going to come through, isn't he? Yeah, Leclerc goes through. So what's happened to one of the Haas cars? Because one of the Haas cars is out. Bottas is just stuck there. doing nothing in his life. Where's this Haas car? Or was he just... Oh, that's because Bottas was... Oh. Oops. Mate, this race is meant to...
Okay, watch your pace. We've been informed that the safety car is out.
Me.
There appears to have been an issue with multiple stopped vehicles on the track.
You're joking, has that just happened? Unboxing, screw this.
Confirmed.
I'm not going to be able to pull
lap.
away with them on mediums when they're on fresh softs. Not a chance. I'm going to box and have them. I should have enough time to get out ahead. I'm going to bolt it and see if I can. Right, here we come then. This is critical now. This is critical if I can get out ahead. I'm going to be on used tyres, mind, but they'll only have done a lap if best. Look at the MFD in a second. There you can see they're marginally used. They're going to come towards the start finish line. They're stuck on a delta, and I'll have full exit speed as well in the pits. Come on. Come on. I've lost it. I've lost it to the three of them. Damn it. Alright, it's fine. We'll have to just gain the places back. I'm not going to have long to do this, mind. I've just realised it's lap 14. But I could have probably stayed on mediums. We'll find out if the strategy was a good call or not. I've got work to do.
Safety car is in
Right,
this
here we
lap.
go then.
Safety car in this lap.
Safety car's coming in.
Those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
This is crucial. The hardest driver for me to pass out of all these lot in the 3 laps that I'm going to get is Stroll. The Alpine is not quick in a straight line, and it's in terms of the performance index as well. Like the Ferrari is bottom half of the table. So let's see what we can do. I need to get Alonso into turn 1. Shit entry, shit exit as well. It's not going to help.
Okay, clear.
I won't get him. I'm diving this. Dunzo. I'm going to have to blast after Stroll now, and Leclerc, in the time that we've got. Damn it. Didn't get it on Stroll in time. Not Giovinazzi's out of the race. I don't know if I'm going to do this. I really don't think I can do this. I think I've made a strategic blunder. Yeah, I'm not going to do this. I've made a cock-up. I've cocked it up. Charles Leclerc is going to win the Canadian Grand Prix. There's nothing I can do to stop him. Bollocks. I thought I had enough in hand. I didn't. Leclerc's going to win here in Canada. And unfortunately, we threw it away.
Great work. Well done. We're really happy with the podium here.
Right, well here we are then on the full race results then. Charles Leclerc picks up his first win of this career mode for Ferrari in spectacular fashion. We come across the line in second place and with the fastest lap of the race, and Stroll makes it a double podium for Aston Martin, but unfortunately it was all a missed opportunity. Of course, me extending my soft tyre stint was fine, but obviously it held up Stroll, and that cost him dearly, as he probably would have actually been free of DRS from Valtteri Bottas. And then the safety car coming out, I thought I had enough in hand with the short pit lane here at Canada, and I didn't. I was able to obviously pass Alonso and Stroll. I just couldn't get past Charles Leclerc, which really cost me. Tsunoda finishes in 5th ahead of Sainz, Ocon, Gasly, Verstappen and Ricciardo. If there's anything to take from this race, both Mercedes failed to score points. Hamilton obviously trying to recover from the grid penalty, and Bottas having that issue with my teammate, and also what's his name, Charles Leclerc in there as well. In the Drivers' Championship, that does actually mean that we do extend the championship leads to 36 points now over Bottas, with Hamilton on 66 points. Verstappen is on 61 points, with Leclerc and Norris both on 49 points, Ricciardo on 41, Alonso with 34 points. Stroll now moves up the order a bit, he's on 29 points, but he needs to score more now. In the Constructors' Championship, we are 1 point behind Mercedes, and that costly error from myself here today meant that we were not able to overtake Mercedes in the Constructors' Championship. But we're in a fight with Mercedes-Benz. It's Mercedes versus Aston, and we're going to go all the way in this championship. Unless I, get my short-term objectives and I jump ship and abandon Aston, But yeah, that's all it is. Let's get into the laptop and see if we can make any further upgrades to the Aston. Right, so we are now here on the laptop, back, and we can make some more upgrades. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Now I'm going to go over to the chassis. Now I basically want... Oh no, that hydraulic upgrade is already on the way. Because I want to try and unlock the brakes, basically. So I'm actually going to wait. Let me see if these come onto the car in time.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through.
Of course.
But some of them have failed quality control.
I know they failed quality control.
The
one I wanted to put onto the car didn't come onto the car. Kiss my face. Right, that's not come onto the car in time. In terms of the chassis, we've got another upgrade here, though, for the reshaped combustion chamber. And that has helped with the fuel flow regulator, which is this one right here. But unfortunately, it's too much. This one is also too much, and I still have maxed out on the aero, so I genuinely cannot do anything over there. And the only one is a tyre upgrade. And in fact, I can't afford anything. Maybe I could get something on the durability, actually. Let's try and make this car a little bit more reliable. We could do the control electronics, potentially. Let's have a look down here. We've got the MGU-H we can't afford. Let's do the control electronics then. Let's get a bit of durability on the car. Why not? Because we're struggling a little bit on that side. So we'll pop that on in time for the next race, which is the La France Grand Prix. And we'll take the resource points actually as well. We'll have those. Thank you very much.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through.
I know we were. I was really looking forward to them as well. Yeah, you failed me.
We'll need to tell the team
you've let me down.
Via the
Yeah,
R&D screen.
You're a twat. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed today's episode of my F1 2021 Road to Mercedes, feel free to drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Take care all. Peace.